Hello, Mr. Heslop here, going through the Year 7 end of year exam. So question 1 is an angle rules question. We're asked to find the size of angle BAC. So that's the angle you get when you go on a walk from B to A to C. So as you can see, it's the angle labelled X. So first of all, we can find this angle here using angles on a straight line. So that's 180 minus 113, which is 67. And because it's an isosceles triangle, this angle must also be 67, which means X is 180, subtract 67, which is 46 degrees. Number 2 is a mean from a frequency table question, and it wants to find the mean mark. So it doesn't want you just to add up all the frequencies and divide by number of frequencies. Remember, frequency just tells you how many people got each mark. So it tells you that one person got 4 marks, 3 people got 5 marks, 5 people got 6 marks, and so on. So to work out what everyone's marks add up to, we simply do 4 times 1, add 5 times 3, add 6 times 5, add 7 times 2, add 8 times 7, add 9 times 8, add 10 times 4. So total marks is what we get when we add up all those numbers, which is 231. And the total number of people is 30. So therefore the mean is 231 divided by 30. One way you could do this without a calculator is by knowing that it's the same as 23.1 divided by 3. So to work that out, 3 is into 23, 7 remainder 2, 3 is into 21, 7, therefore the mean mark is 7.7. 3 is a bit of a word problem, where you told everyone but Nikki's score, and you told the total score, and you've got to work out what Nikki got. So let's see what we know. We know Jade got 14 points. Kelly got 8 more than Jade, which is 22. Lucy scores twice as many as Mel, so we don't know what that is yet. But we know that Mel scored 7 fewer than Kelly. That's 15. So Lucy must have got 30, twice as much as Mel. And all we don't know is Nikki. But we do know that the total number of points is 100. So if we add up Jade, Kelly, Lucy and Mel's score and subtract that from 100, we get Nikki's. And we find that Nikki scored 19 points. Number 4, ratio question. The problem we've got at the beginning is that they're in different units. We've got one side the ratio is in hours and the other side is in minutes. So the best thing to do first is to convert them both to minutes. So 3.5 hours, well there's 60 minutes in an hour, so 3 hours is 180 minutes, half an hour is 30 minutes, so 3.5 hours is 210 minutes. Then we just need to simplify that. One way we can simplify is by halving both sides to get 105 to 18. And then we can simplify that further by dividing both sides by 3 to get 35 to 6. And that's as simple as it gets. Number 5, we need to work out how much each cake weighs, and we know how much the box weighs and how much 6 cakes and the box weigh. So if we know the box weighs 22 grams and the box and the cakes together weigh 250 grams, then 6 cakes must weigh 250 minus 22 grams, which is 238 grams. 228 grams, sorry, 250 minus 22. So therefore, one cake weighs 228 divided by 6. So 6 into 22 is 3 remainder 4. 6 into 48 is 8. So each cake weighs 38 grams. On to number 6, we've got some linear equations to solve. On part A, the first thing we want to do is work out what 3x is by adding 5 to both sides. We get that 3x is 18. Then we can divide both sides by 3 to get that x is 6. And in part B, we need to expand the brackets first. So we get 2 times x is x, plus 2 times 3, which is 6, that equals 21. So if 2x plus 6 equals 21, then 2x must equal 15. We know that by subtracting 6 from both sides. Then if we divide both sides by 2, we get what x is, which is 7.5. Number 7, we know what 3/4 of a number is. We need to work out what 5 times that number is. So I'm going to call the number thinking of x, just for ease of writing. So 3/4 of x, we've been told, is 12. So if we know that 3/4 is 12, 1/4 of x must be 12 divided by 3, which is 4. So if 1/4 of x is 4, x must be 4 times 4, which is 16. So 5 times x, 5x, must be 16 times 5, which is 80. On number 8, we need to compare two shops. Various ways you can do this. One way you could compare the price of 3 tins in both shops, or the way I'm going to do it, I'm going to compare what the price is per tin in each shop. So in cheaper market, it's 65p with 25% off. So 25% of 64 is 16. So subtract that from 64, that means the new price is 48p per tin. And then in Saver Shop, we're told that the price of 1 tin is 69p. Well, therefore, the price of 2 tins must be 138p, double 69. But actually, you get 3 tins for the price of 2. So what you're actually getting is 138p for 3 tins. So the price per tin, if you buy in multiples of 3, is 138 divided by 3, which is 46p. So it's 46p per tin, which is cheaper than 48p per tin. So Saver Shop is better value. Number 9 is an area problem. The easiest way to look at this, I think, is to split it into a rectangle and a triangle. You could also do a rectangle and trapezium. I think a rectangle and a triangle is easiest. So the height of the triangle is 9 subtract 6, which is 3. The base is 12 subtract 4, which is 8. Therefore, the area of the triangle, base times height divided by 2, 3 times 8 divided by 2, which is 12 centimeters squared. While the area of the rectangle is simply 12 times 6, which is 72 centimeters squared. So the total area is 72 add 12, which is 84 centimeters squared. 10, we're dividing 506 in the ratio 2:5. So first you look at the total parts in the ratio. So the total parts of the ratio is 2 add 4 add 5, which is 11 parts. So to find out what one part gets in this circumstance, that's 506 divided by 11. So one part of the ratio represents £46. And then once you know what one part is, you double that to get what 2 parts is. That's £92. 46 times 4 tells you what 4 parts is, or you can just double 92. Either way, it's £184. And then 5 parts is going to be 46 times 5, which is £230. And there you go. And to check questions like this, check your answer at the end. Make sure the 3 numbers you've got add up to 506, and 92 add 184, add 230 does add up to 506. Now question 11, we've got a video game that's increased in value by 12%. So we've got to find 12% and then add that on. So one way of finding 12% is to find 10% and then two lots of 1%. So 10% of 44, that's 44 divided by 10, is £4.40. 1% of 44 is going to be 44 divided by 100, which is 44p. That means 12% must equal £4.40, add 44, add 44, which is £5.28. So the new price is therefore 44, add £5.28, which is £49.28.